Hi Pisces, and welcome to Celtic Gaia Tarot. This is your September 2016 general reading. I'm publishing the love and relationship reading in a few days, so I'm going to keep this reading general because I can only have 15 minutes recording. That's all my device is allowing me at the moment, so it's going to have to be short and sweet, and I'll update different areas in a few days. Okay, so what have we got for Pisces? Let me look. So we start the reading with the Two of Swords paired with the Ace of Wands. The Two of Swords talks about having to make a decision. That's what for many people believe, it's about making a decision. That is a possibility, and she's blindfolded, so she can't quite see the way forward. That's one interpretation of the Pisces. But because at the foundation of the reading you've got the Hanged Man, what I feel is an old saying: if you close your two eyes and your third eye can see the way forward. So I feel this woman in this reading is trying to access her inner knowing of the way forward. The Two of Swords is also paired with the Ace of Wands, which to me that's about receiving divine inspiration. Just that sort of sense of, oh, this is my way forward, this is what I know, this is what I want to do, this is what the Ace is, a complete new beginning. And it's a complete new beginning in our creativity, in that beautiful oomph for life, that feeling of joy inside us, that feeling of just, oh, it's so good to be alive. And sometimes we can't access that energy unless we close off those five senses, until we learn to sort of shut down that constant state where we're always looking outwards, and we return inwards to receive that sort of sense of inspiration, that sense of, the Pisces is just notorious for that sense of, that beautiful sense of, this is the way forward, this is the way I'm going. And that speaks to me, Pisces, of what's going on for you. I think having the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck emphasises that way. The Hanged Man is not sure again about the way forward, but the Hanged Man is an unhappy card. He's hung upside down, but he's hung upside down because he's trying to achieve enlightenment. He's trying to achieve divine inspiration and divine knowledge. This isn't about cruelty. This is about knowing there's something so much bigger than us, Pisces, and if we surrender to it, we always know the way forward, always. The Two of Cups and the Two of Swords has a Judgment card right next to it. And the Judgment card is the end of one karmic cycle and the complete rebirth and the beginning of a new one. All these characters are rising out of the coffins, and they're just saying thank you. Thank you for the new life, this new beginning, this new sense of opportunities which are coming my way. And that's paired with the Death card. Again, there can't be new life, Pisces, unless we let go of the old. We have to surrender something to get something. Can you imagine life if we didn't? That's just the way, and it's the rhythm of the universe. We let go of something in order to receive it. And this sense of rebirth and being reborn means ultimately we're also letting go of something. I'm not sure exactly what you're letting go of, Pisces. This is a general reading. On one-to-ones you can ask specific questions where you get specific feedback. But this is this complete universal pattern of a new life and surrendering the old. It could be old habits, it can be anything, you know. This is not a love reading, so I'm not going to focus on that. But next to the Judgment card, you've got the Two of Cups, which is a relationship. You know, it can also be the relationship within your own self, Pisces. You know, we can't love someone else until we're loving ourselves. It's just impossible. But the fact it's paired with the Knight of Cups would actually mean to me this is a relationship. You've been offered something. It could be, you know, someone could be offering you marriage here. Basically, Pisces. If you're single, it's probably definitely a brand new relationship. You've been offered, someone's offering you love, really. If you're already with someone, it could be marriage card, or it could be you letting go of the one relationship to enter into another one. Pisces, I cannot be specific. I'm trying to show you the general pattern here. Again, the Hanged Man at the bottom is a lot of surrender here. You're unsure of the way forward. There's so much change here. And you're having to let go. Close those eyes. Close that way that we're taught to look outwards for help. And look inwards here. After the Two of Cups, you get another two. Time to Two of Discs. The Two of Discs is a balancing card, but it's balancing within the sign of infinity. And I never class this as a worry card if it's around finances. He's well dressed, you know. He has got choppy seas behind him. But then, if you have the Death card and you've got changes going on, you know, there might be a sense of, if there is a separation, how do we separate our financial life? That's just one. It's definitely a sense of more going out than more coming in. But sometimes that's the flow of life, and you have to put out to get back. It's, you know, it's not a card I specifically worry about here, Pisces, but there is a sense of a lot going out. There's also a sense of huge financial adjustments going on here, to tell the truth. But again, it's a marriage card. It could be, how do we get married? So there's so many ways to interpret these cards. But the fact is, there's quite choppy seas behind them. So there's change here, Pisces. It doesn't have to be bad change, but sometimes change takes a while, you know, and it can be a bit destabilising to begin with until we find our feet. But that's not something to worry about, because this is paired with the Six of Discs. And the Six of Discs is a law of exchange. It's giving and receiving. Sometimes it's someone helping you because you need help, which might be because it's paired with the Two of Discs, actually. Or it could be you helping others. In a healthy world, we're always moving from one to the other. And that's what we should always be. It's not quite turned out that way at the moment, but that give and take, that flow of money, and sometimes we are the one helping and sometimes we're being helped, it's not a negative. But I think this is a good chance you're being helped because you're having a financial adjustment here. The whole reading's paired by the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands speaks to me of someone who's standing by really strongly around what they value, actually. You know, and there's a little sense of stress, but I don't tend to get stressed with the Seven of Wands very much, actually. Particularly because the rest of your cards are, you know, you've got a lot of happy cards here, even though there's change, there's death, there's rebirth, there's a rebalancing of finances going on. There's you sticking by what you value. And it's about being true to yourself here, really. But this wisdom you're receiving is what you call it, higher wisdom, whatever. It's divinely inspired. There's a knowing in you, Pisces, that you cannot ignore. And even if it means leaving behind one reality in one world to step into a new one and having to cope with the changes that brings, Pisces, you're going to have to do it. Because when you receive that knowledge and you don't act on it, it doesn't lead to a very good place. Okay, Pisces, so I'm going to post a love and relationship reading in a few days, and that's something I think you should definitely watch. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll get directly to your email and your inbox, and you can read more about me in the About channel. And if you want to contact me directly, please do. Okay, and I wish you well, Pisces. All good feelings here, and remember, you can't get a new life without giving up another one. I wish you well, Pisces.